Our final presenter is Walter Wu from the Psychology Graduate Program, College of Liberal Arts.
Before I start, I want to make sure everyone can hear me and see
Yes, we
me.
can.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm ready. In the past 20 months, one thing we all notice is that the pandemic has amplified the existing inequality in our society. It has had a greater impact on the community of color and on frontline workers. But it also had a greater impact on another group of people you might not notice, those with visual impairment. There are more than 4 million people in this country living with their visual impairment every day. I am one of them, and maybe you're a loved one too. If you have visual impairment, it does not only affect the tasks that require your vision, like reading or driving, it also affects your social life. Take me as an example. It's very common for me to sit alone at a party or happy hour because I don't know who's there and whom I can talk to. Or I have sometimes called the wrong person honey on a date. Those are all the reasons why we have seen people with visual impairment have smaller social networks and they are 2 to 3 times more likely to experience depression even before the pandemic. If the loneliness epidemic was a problem in the visually impaired population even before the pandemic, did it get worse during the pandemic when many of us feel isolated? Our hypothesis is yes, because their vulnerable social networks are more susceptible to the impact of the pandemic. To examine our hypothesis, we conducted a longitudinal study on a group of people with visual impairment and another group without visual impairments. We tracked their weekly number of social contact, how they do their daily activities, and their mental health every 5 to 7 weeks from the time before the pandemic till the end of last year. From the result of a total of 7 interview sessions, we found that people with visual impairment lost 87% of their weekly in-person social contact after the pandemic started. That means if you used to meet with 10 different people in a week in person before the pandemic, you now only meet with 1.3 of them. We also found that they lost their independence during the pandemic. They could not shop in store or take a bus by themselves anymore because they don't have the vision ability to keep social distancing, and touching things could be very dangerous to them. The consequence of losing their social connection and their independence was increased depression and more pronounced loneliness. Our study confirmed our hypothesis, and it also helped us see those unseen during the crisis. I always remember after talking with one of our visually impaired participants, he told me that I really appreciate the time talking with you today because you are the first person I have ever talked to in a whole week. So I bring those invisible stories and findings with me today. Hopefully, you all can see them now. Thank you.
Thank you, Walter.